Welcome back to Inexpensive Arms. My name's Steve, and today we're going to take a look at another Bear Creek Arsenal barrel. This time a 6.5 Grendel barrel that's 10.5 inches long. It is nitride treated, heavy profile, pistol length gas, 1 in 8 twist. Now, I purchased this barrel February 11th, so right at about a month ago, and I paid $55.86 with free shipping. If you go to Bear Creek Arsenal's website, you're going to find that they did raise the price on this barrel, and it's now $84.99. So you are going to pay a little bit more than I paid for it. But we're going to examine the barrel itself and see how she shoots, see how she functions, and figure out if this is a good deal. The one thing to keep in mind with Grendel barrels is they do tend to be a little pricier than a 5.56, 300 blackout, calibers like that, and they also tend to be a little bit more finicky. So let's dive in and see how this barrel shoots. I should preface this entire portion by saying that this video required 3 range trips just to kind of get a baseline of how it shoots and what I can expect. And the first time I went out, I was hoping for the best, but kind of expecting this barrel to be overgassed. As previously noted, this does have a pistol length gas, and the gas hole when I looked at it was pretty large. That being said, I did not have any adjustable gas blocks in my inventory, so I just slapped a regular gas block on it, taper pinned it just like I normally do, and figured I'd cross the overgas bridge when I came to it if it was overgassed. It was overgassed. Massively overgassed. I'm going to show you a couple videos here, but as you can see me shooting it, recoil was violent. It was somewhere akin to between a 20 gauge and a 12 gauge, and this is in a little pistol form factor, so it was not pleasant to shoot. I kept having malfunctions related to that violent recoil, and when I finally did get some groups, I'm going to briefly show you that. I had Hornady Black shot about a 5 MOA group at 100 yards. Federal Gold Medal match with 130 grain burgers shot about a 2.5 inch. Then I got between 8 and 9 inches with Wolf steel cased 100 grain. Nothing impressive at all. That being said, I know that a lot of the problems that I was experiencing were likely related to the barrel simply being massively overgassed. When a barrel has that much gas, I mean, it's trying to do things like unlock and extract before the chamber pressures come down. That can affect accuracy. Just anticipating that recoil can affect accuracy. So when I got home from the range, I decided to take the handguards off, take the gas block off, and fix my overgassed issue. I won't make a long production of what I did, but basically I measured the gas block hole itself in the barrel, and it looks like, near as I can tell, I don't have pin gauges, but I do have drill bits that I used to kind of gauge how big it was. And the gas port on the barrel measured out to like a 0.12 inches, right? That's huge. That's huge on a pistol length gas system. That's just massive. Since I already had a gas block that was mated up to the barrel, since I taper pin all my barrels, all I wound up doing was tapping the gas block hole on the inside of my gas block and threading in a stainless steel screw that had a small hole right in the middle. You can either buy them with a small hole, they're called vented set screws, or you can just make your own with a regular set screw that you drill a hole in. It doesn't really matter. But I restricted gas down to a hole inside the gas block. The size that was measured was 0.046 inches, so quite a bit smaller. When you actually compare the area of the hole in that I made, though, it's about 1/6 the size of the gas block hole that comes on the barrel. So I was getting about 6 times the amount of gas that I wound up restricting down to. All right, so the second time that I took the build out, I simply took it out without the handguard and without the muzzle device installed. My entire thing that I was trying to do here was test for function, and if I had to, I would open up that gas port restriction hole that I had in the gas block. As it turns out, everything functioned flawlessly. And when I say flawlessly, I was super happy with how it functioned. Super soft recoil. As you can see right here, it's ejecting right at 3 and 4 o'clock. It still locks back on an empty bolt. Didn't have any problems right until the end. and right at the end, I broke an extractor. Now, if I had to guess, I would think that extractor was probably damaged the first range trip. That build was so overgassed previously that it was likely just put some kind of stress on the metal itself, and it finally broke a couple rounds later after it was fixed. But that being said, I contacted Bear Creek Arsenal. They quickly shipped me a replacement, and I received it about right at about a week after I contacted them. So I was very happy with their customer service. Absolutely painless, and I've always had good luck with their customer service. So with our gas problems fixed and our pistol build just running like a top, I took it out one last time and reshot for groups. Again, I reshot with Hornady Black 123 grain ELD match, Federal Gold metal match 130 grain, and lastly some Wolf 100 grain steel cased ammo. To say I was disappointed with this range trip is a massive understatement. Got out to the range, it was cold and windy. One of my sandbags ended up getting used on my target stand so it wouldn't fall over. But I got shooting, sighted in at 50 yards, and I was reasonably happy. It was Wolf steel cased. I had about an 1.5 inch group sighting in at 50 yards, which is about a 3 MOA group. That's pretty decent for Wolf steel cased. Took the target stand out to 100 yards and got about a 2.5 inch group with the Federal Gold Medal match. Right at about a 5 inch group with the ELD match 123 grain Hornady Black. And then lastly, the Wolf steel cased, it was somewhere in the 7 to 8 inch range. I didn't even measure it. I don't have a picture of the target. I say all this to tell you this, though. I started having more extraction issues 10-15 rounds in. And about 25 rounds into the day, I started having extraction issues every time I fired. I disassembled the AR and noticed that once again the extractor had sheared. Now, this is a brand new extractor. Bear Creek Arsenal has replaced my bolt carrier once and replaced my extractors twice. So that's 3 total extractors that I've broken using this bolt carrier group, and all of them happened within 30 to 150 rounds. I mean, that's just completely unset. At this point, I'm kind of done with Bear Creek Arsenal Grendel offerings, be it Bear Creek Arsenal bolt carrier groups or barrels. I don't have a problem with their offerings in standard calibers. I've had pretty good luck in 300 Blackout, 308, 5.56. You've seen those videos. This is just one headache after another. And to be honest with you, I'm just going to say skip pretty much anything Grendel related from Bear Creek Arsenal. At least until they improve, I guess, their processes, until they improve what they're doing. I hope this helps you guys out. As always, I'm Steve in Inexpensive Arms. If this channel ever shows up missing on YouTube, look for me on BitChute. I back up everything over there. As always, like, share, subscribe, comment. Helps out quite a bit for the channel and visibility. Keep your stick on the ice.